today we're gonna be doing a workout live. First, I'm gonna just make my coffee because I haven't had coffee today. Let me just get a napkin. Alright, so yeah, first I'm gonna just make my coffee, and then we're gonna go work out. And like, I don't know if who has been here, but my elbow, I think, is a tendon that is bad from doing too many push-ups. So I gotta let it heal. But today we're gonna be doing a little back workout. Let me get something real quick. So yeah, today we're gonna be doing a back workout. I do have another video going out today, which is an EPA practice video. But right now, what we're doing, I'm gonna make myself some coffee, and we're gonna go to the garage. And I haven't been doing the push-ups, like I said, because I gotta let my tendon heal. I went to the doctor. They told me to let it heal. Heal. It's probably not a fracture or anything. That's what they said. But they did send me an X-ray. So in like Tuesday, I gotta go get the X-ray and do that. So let me take this to the garage, and I'll come back for you guys. Alright, I'm back. So yeah, we're gonna be doing a back workout because I want to do some pulling, since we've been doing too many like pushing movement, which is basically the push-ups. And we also have to let my arm rest, since I believe it's my tendon that's a little bit bad, because they did send me an X-ray, but they said that it's probably not gonna be a fracture or anything. But just to make sure, I do have the X-ray, and like, I don't have pain. I don't have enough pain for it to be like a fracture. So I'm really not worried about that. I'm just getting it just in case. So that X-ray will be on Tuesday. I will be getting the X-ray done. And right now, let this cool for a bit. And I'm gonna open my garage in a second, and we're gonna be doing the workout. We're gonna be doing a back workout. I do have to move a lot of stuff, like the mini bikes and all that. So let me open the garage. Alright, and I'm gonna put here. So like I said, I also have another video coming out today, that is an EPA practice video. Let me go here. My mom just got home. That's why my dog is barking. Hold up. Let me help my mom real quick. Okay, guys, I'm back. So, in here, we're gonna. And today, which is something I've been waiting for, LeBron James might get traded today. Like, the news might come out today. And I believe he's getting traded to the Heat. LeBron James is coming to the Heat. I've been saying it and I've been posting it like every day. Uh, trying to make it come to a reality. What's up? Whoever's in here, tap on the chat so I know that you're here. I'm setting the goals for the thing and everything. 30 minutes. We're gonna aim for 45 minutes, but it's probably gonna be longer. Alright, bro, this fly. Alright, so we're gonna be getting everything out. I do have to move a lot of stuff so I can start working out. But today we're gonna be doing a back workout. I'll start turning on some fans because it's very hot in here right now. Alright, so of course my dog came out with me. Let's see something. And I do want to do like a workout like every day. Well, just brought stream it every day, just a little workout. Cause right now I can't work out like intensely like how I used to. Cause I gotta rest. I gotta let my my arm rest. I gotta let the tendon completely heal. Alright, let's put this down and we gotta take everything out. We might do a little pool game before we play. Alright, so let's take the bike out. Alright, we're not gonna use this because it's for legs. We're gonna mainly do back, which is gonna be over here. So the fan, we're gonna move it and take it off the cord over here. I mean off the outlet, and put it on this side. And I also gotta get some water. So I have the fan there. I also have the Milwaukee fan over here. Alright, so back we're gonna do it here. Alright, we're mainly gonna be using this. Alright. Where did this fall from? Alright. So it's not gonna be a long workout. So we are gonna do a pool game before. We're gonna play a pool game before. If you know, I have been really getting into pool lately. I do wanna join a league. Just because I've been getting really into pool. There we go. So I ordered this pool cues of what's it called, of TikTok. So these are a fiberglass pool cues. They're not wooden. I like them better because with the wooden ones, once you hit the ball so hard and it kind of like burns your skin. This one doesn't burn your skin just because it's fiberglass, and also it just feels better, like you hit the ball better. A lot of people don't like it, and it's not like an actual cue that you will use in a game, but it's a cue. Like, I'm just practicing, so I don't really care. But so this one, since it's fiberglass, all the weight, all the 21 ounces is in the back. Like the shaft is completely hollow. Like, there's no weight to it. The one that I used to have, the wooden one, was 21 ounces, but it was 21 ounces throughout the whole cue. So yeah, I like this one better. It hits the ball with more power, and it's probably because the tip is a little bit wider, like just millimeters, but in here, millimeters make it different. So, but I'm just gonna play like a one pool game before we start the workout. And the workout, like I said, I can't do anything with my arm because I gotta let it heal. I believe it's one of my tendons, and that I haven't let it completely heal, so I gotta take a longer break and let it completely heal. So that's why I'm not really gonna be doing any like bicep curls, tricep push downs, or anything like that, so I can let my tendon completely heal. It's right here, it's like in the elbow, and that's the only thing that connects the your muscles to your bones. So I'm really scared that if I injure my tendon, it will be worse. So I gotta let it completely heal. That's what they told me in the doctor. They also sent me an MRI just to make sure that it's not a fracture or anything, and it doesn't hurt like if it was a fracture, but just to make sure they sent it. So oh we'll do it. Oh my god, that's bad. Focused. I didn't make any. So still open table. Which one should I go for? Type 1 for stripes and 2 for solids. How you doing, home gym? We're gonna be doing a back workout in a bit. So it's not any pushing, cause I've been doing too many pushing, especially with the push-ups. So I want to do some pulling. So we're gonna do a back workout. Let me see. I'm gonna go for solids. The stripes, they look better. They're more spread out, but I might just go for solids. Hopefully I can spread this out by hitting the blue and making it over there. Or here. Now I have a good shot for that one. So this right here is exactly the reason I train both arms. Ball in hand. Alright, so since it's ball in hand but I'm playing by myself, I gotta shoot it that way. And it's from the first line, because this is not a 9-foot table. Excuse me. It's an 8-foot table, so I'm gonna do that. Alright, so we can make the purple, and we can also make the 7, but I want to try to hit the 3 so it can go closer to that hole over there. Alright, that's okay. Alright, I'm gonna hit a purple right on the side with a little spin so it can go that way. See, it almost went in. Alright, so now I don't have a clear shot for that because the 11 is in the middle. I don't have a clear shot for that. So we're gonna go for the 9. Alright, so we almost made it. So I learned that in leagues, like what I just did right now, that is just you hit it and it comes close, and then once the ball like rebounds, it hits the cue again. That's called a double tap, and in leagues, that's a foul. So the ball does count, but that's a foul. So we're gonna hit the purple right on the side with a little bit of spin, hopefully to go in here. And then we can get a clear shot for the 7. There we go. We're gonna hit it right on the side again with a little bit of spin, like that. And now we don't have a shot for that. See what we can do with 3. Okay, so we're gonna hit it straight on with a little spin so it can hit right here and hopefully get close to here. Oh, came back. Okay. We still can't hit that one over there. So we're gonna hit it so it can move that way. So we're gonna hit it on this side. Made it straight. Alright, but now we have an open shot for both. So we're gonna hit we're gonna hit the 3 with a little angle. So the cue, the white ball will come around here so I can get an open shot for that one. Then the cue will land like around here so I can get that. So I can finish with the 8. Perfect. Ah, too soft. Put some shock. Alright, let's see. Let's see what we got. Alright, so we're gonna hit it that way. We're gonna hit it. This is a really hard shot because the blue is in the middle too. But shots like this where you need a big angle, you can't hit it hard. You gotta hit it soft. And I did say that blue is in the way, but in here we're just gonna hit it, and it's gonna probably make the blue. Here, let's do something that it won't make the blue. So I'm gonna hit the side so I can hit the, what's that, 7, so you can hit the 7 and it won't make the blue. Okay, so that's kind of a tough shot, but we're gonna hit it with right spin right on the side of the ball. That's an even harder shot right there. Touched the black ball. Alright, so ball in hand again. I think I can make the shot. So we're gonna hit it with right spin. And we're gonna hit it right here. Even though it's not touching the side. If it was touching the side, with spin to where the hole is going to, it would actually just go straight in. But in here, if you go where the hole is, which is the right, it's gonna kind of like come right here. But I'm gonna hit it soft enough that it won't do that. Hopefully, it won't do that. Oh my God. Spalding hand. Alright, so we're just gonna make that one, and so we know we can make it, but I want to land somewhere that I can have a clear shot for the 8. So I can't hit it soft, because then it will just stay right there. So I'm gonna hit it right on the side, hard. There we go. Alright, now the black left corner. There we go. Alright, what's up, everyone? Alright, let me see something. Let me go get some water. While I go get some water, do you wanna see me play another game? Alright, if you guys heard that, that was my mom. Alright, I got some water. So, home gym. So my arm is not really hurting. So it hasn't been hurting this past few days, but I don't want to do anything that it will make it hurt. Especially like anything with like elbow flexion, I don't want to do it. And so playing pool does have like a little bit of elbow flexion, but it's mostly just your wrist. So yeah, it hasn't been hurting a lot, but I don't want to do anything to make it hurt more. So that's why I'm doing like a back workout, which is not using your elbow. It's not really using your elbow at all. It's using more of your back. So, and I have been doing pushing movements a lot, which is mostly like all the push-ups that I've been doing, but which I stopped, of course, because my arm hurt. But since I've been doing too many pushing movements, I need to do pulling movements, just so, because once you do too many pushing movements, like your shoulders kind of like go lean forward and all that, and so you need your back muscles to pull them back, so you can have so you can also stand up straight, not in like hunch, not get a hunchback or anything. But yeah, we're gonna start with a back workout. Yo, home gym, you're like the one that has been in every single live that I have done. I appreciate you for that. Alright, let's turn the fan on. Alright, let me know if the fan is too loud and doesn't let you guys hear. So, first thing that I'm gonna do is just some rows. Move the table a little bit. And we're gonna go lightweight, because I don't wanna risk anything. So what we're gonna do, we're gonna start off with just 2 15s and 2 10s. Bruh. Alright, 2 15 and 2 10s. It's not a lot. And we're gonna just start with that. Put the tripod a little bit lower. So since we're doing lightweight, we're basically working in a hypertrophy training, which is lightweight but more reps. So that's what we're doing here, and we're going with this bar. Here, let me put it even lower. So we are going with this bar, because what this bar does, or what it makes you do, is, since it's a small bar, of course, since it's a small bar, of course you gotta grip it. You gotta grip it closer, but you're so instead of overhand, you're going underhand, and what that basically is doing is, so it's working your lats. And what you want to do here, so you can lean for a bit to stretch out your lats or your back, and you can lean back. But okay, so let's say you start here, you can lean forward and lean back, but don't go more back from where you start. So it will just look like this. And you also want to do it controlled, like slower than you would normally do it. So this is how it will look. Alright, so right there, you see I did go very slow. Like, not very slow, but very controlled. Like, it's not fast or it's not so slow. It's very controlled throughout the whole workout. And the point of hypertrophy training, basically, you wanna of course control the weight. Like, you control the weight doesn't control you. And I made a shirt that literally said that. That's my first merch. thank you Home Gym for the idea of like the design. um so yeah, you want the lightweight to look the same as the heavyweight. So of course I can do way more than this weight, but I will make like I will make the heaviest weight that I can look like the lightweight that I'm doing right now. So that's basically what you need to do in the gym. Make the lightweight look like the heavyweight, because that's the point. Because if you go heavy, but then it doesn't look anything how the exercise should look, then you're just hurting yourself more than helping yourself. And working like this, like hypertrophy training, lightweight but more reps, you're focusing on muscle building. You're not focusing on like strength. Strength training is a heavier weight with a lower reps, and you focus on strength training, so you're not gonna get so much muscle building. And the thing about muscle building, a lot of people, they okay, so let's say with fat loss, a lot of people, they focus on fat loss and things to just like burn fat and all that. But to be honest, if you just do hypertrophy training, which it focuses on muscle building, you're gonna that fat is just gonna shut off, because the more muscle you have in your body, the more fat the more fat you burn, because the more muscle, the more fat, and the more calories you burn throughout the day. So the more muscle you have, the faster you're gonna lose body fat. And it's not about weight, because you can weigh the same thing but look way different. Like having like 5 pounds of muscle is way different. With 5 pounds of muscle, you look way smaller than with 5 pounds of fat, but you're gonna be more denser. It's gonna be 5 pounds of muscle. So here we go. Alright, so that is a little bit too light, but you see how I kept it controlled the whole exercise. But what we're gonna do, we're gonna take off the 15s, and we're gonna put a 25, and same thing with the other side, of course. Take off the 15s and put the 25s, I'm sorry. Alright, so right there. Now it should be a little bit heavier. Let me bring my water. So today is just gonna be basically just back. So mainly just pulling workouts. Alright. Alright, let's start. Alright. That was, so you see how I added weight, but it still looked the same as the lower weight. So it's not a lot, but it's 10 more pounds on both sides. So it's 20 more pounds, which is not a lot. But I did keep it the same. It did look the same throughout the whole workout. I mean, throughout the whole exercise. Alright, so we did this workout. Now what we're gonna do some face pulls with, I'll show you right now. Where is the rope? So there. Okay, so face pulls. So this workout is gonna work your, of course, your back, mainly your back. But here, let me, guys. So this exercise is mainly gonna work your back, but it will also work your shoulders. So it's gonna work on your back, but it will also work on your shoulders. So right there, I'll show you guys right now how it will look. Alright, too heavy. Alright, so I'm gonna take the 25 off so I can show you guys first how it will look like. Okay, so this exercise So you want it. Here, let's put this lower because you want to pull up. Alright, so you want it to basically, you're like this, and you want to come right here. So this is the end result. So you're like this, you want to do this. It's like you're doing a double bicep. So you're like this, you want to do this, and right here, once you go all the way up, you wanna take the out. You wanna spread them out. Alright, so this exercise, I can already feel my upper back and my shoulders. So with this exercise, you don't really need heavy weight. You just need to actually focus on the muscle you're working out. So instead of just pulling completely with like your hands, you wanna pull with your back first. So you wanna do this and then try to like bring it up, like squeezing your back even more. Can I flex my biceps? So right here, instead of just bringing it up with your hands like that, you want to do this. You want to do this first. So it's right here. You want to do this with your back. You want to squeeze your back first, and then try to squeeze it even more as you come back, so you can focus more on your back, and it's also gonna work out your shoulders. So you see, it is 10 pounds on both sides, so that's like 20 pounds. That's not that much, but if you actually squeeze it and focus on the muscle, it will feel like there's more weight, and it will actually make you tired. And right here, when you're working hypertrophy training, since you're not doing heavy weight, you don't need to rest for a longer amount of time. So you're doing hypertrophy training, just rest for like a minute between each set. If you are doing strength training, you do need to rest from 3 to 5 minutes between each set, because you're doing more weight. You are doing less reps, but you're doing more weight, and your body needs to recover to be able to do the same amount of weight for the next set. So let me put you guys here so you can see. Maybe you can see more of like how I squeeze the back. So right here, instead of just doing this first, you wanna actually contract your back and then try to bring it up, while still trying to squeeze your back even more. you can definitely feel your back on that like that is one of the best back exercise. So we have been live for 52 minutes. My so I put 45 minutes, and I knew it was gonna take us longer because we didn't actually just start working out right away. Am I Hispanic? Yes, I'm Hispanic. I'm from Cuba. Cubanito. Alright, last set. Drink a little bit of water. Last set, and then we're gonna do one more exercise, and it's a isolation exercise. So you're gonna do it one arm first and then the other arm, but it's one of the best back exercise that you can do. Reading from Honduras. How you doing, man? So I was born in Cuba. I'm not in Cuba right now, of course. I will be without internet, electricity, or any of that. And that's very sad. The other day, Cuba went 72 hours without electricity. So when I was in Cuba, it was like a few hours without electricity, and we would just go outside and just. I mean, in Cuba, you don't really have, like, most people don't have phones, especially kids. Kids don't have phones. They don't care about phones. They just go out. They play marbles. They like they just go out. They're out all the time. Like when the electricity shuts off, that's what they do. They just go out, and they can't call their friends or anything, of course. So they just bike to their friend's house if they have a bike. If they don't, they just walk to their friend's house. That's why in Cuba, even though like there's no food, or even when there is food, it is very hard to see somebody fat in Cuba. And here, that is one of the leading causes of death, obesity, and heart disease, because just like how they make the food over here, and there's food everywhere. Everywhere you look, there's food, or somebody's gonna be offering you food. Of course, it's not gonna be free, but everywhere you go, there's gonna be food handed to you. Houston, Texas. Alright, let's do the last one, because we have been talking for a long time. So this is the last one in here, and then we're gonna do one more back exercise. All right, so we're done with that exercise. So the last one of my favorite ones, it does take way longer because you're doing each hand, you're doing one hand at a time. So it does take longer. But it's one of my best back exercise just because. So it is like a stretching exercise, but you're loading it with weight. So this is what you're doing. So I can explain better. This is what you're doing. I get this. Bruh. Alright. So you want to put it on the first hoop closer so you can actually get a bigger stretch. So this is what you're gonna do. Let me put this now. It's one of the best and one of my favorite exercises because you actually do feel everything in here. So what you're doing, all right, so right here, this is what you're, so okay, so right now lift your arm up like this if you're doing a what's it called, a lat pull down. So it's basically for your lats. So your lats, you're gonna feel it right here, but your lats actually they actually go like around your back right here, so they stretch. So instead of doing this, do this and you'll feel it way more. So that's basically what we're doing here. We're gonna start like this. So of course it's not heavy weight because you are doing one arm. Here, let me put it right here. You are doing one arm at a time, so it's not gonna be heavy weight. But this is what you're doing. You're starting right here, so you can see the lat stretching right there, and you can actually feel it. You can touch it and just feel the lats. They come across your back. So right here, all you're gonna do is just bring it down to here. You're not gonna bring it, you're not gonna try to stretch it. You're gonna just bring it down to here. If you do this, you're not using your lats. So you're gonna come up, let it stretch you, and then come down slowly and just stop right here. As soon as your arm touches your pec, while your hand touches your pec, you come up. And that is all the movement that you're doing. And you can truly just feel how much your lats are stretching. And of course, you don't want to come up like, you don't want to let the weight bring you up. Remember, you control the weight does not control you. Alright, so now you do, of course you do your other hand. we're gonna put it right here. Put it right here. So right there, all you're doing is this, and then you're coming down to this level right here, and then just letting the weight stretch you, but not letting it bring you up, and like not letting the weight just bring you up, like you're controlling the weight. Again, you control the weight does not control you. All right, right there. So we can go a little bit heavier. So we're gonna switch the 10 pounds with the 15 pounds. So instead of 20 pounds, we're gonna be doing 30, which is not that much of a difference. But again, you are doing one arm at a time, and this exercise is not to load it that much. It's just an exercise to basically stretch your lats and just. So normally the way you will stretch your lats would just be like that. You'll get something, like a band or something, and you'll just stretch it like that. But now you are doing it loaded, so that's all you're doing. So just basically stretching it, but with a load, and it's one of the best exercise for your lats, to get a deeper stretch and to get it to grow. And the main goal when you go work out is just to get your muscle fibers to break, and then when you recover, they build up even stronger. You do have to recover. So even if that's like that is given a protein or all of that and just resting, you do have to recover so they can build stronger. So that's all you're doing in the gym, to be honest. Just breaking your muscle down, breaking your muscle fibers, and then resting so they can build even stronger. That's all you're doing. And this is one thing that will do it, and it will stretch your muscle, it will stretch your lats. With this workout, it will stretch your lats, and it will also make it stronger at the same time. So this is one of the best back exercise. So you see how I put more weight, but it still looks the same as if it was with the least amount of weight. So in here, you are coming up and you are letting it stretch, but you don't want to let it come up all the way where your back is not, your lats are not activated. I don't know how much that was. I forgot to count. But we're gonna try to do the same in here. So I'll show you guys that I can make the heavyweight look the same as the lightweight. So you see, I started with 10 on both sides, which is 20, and now I'm 30 on both sides. Now I'm doing 30, which is not a lot, but I'm making it look the same. And after this, I'm gonna put 10 more on both sides, and I'll still make it look the same. Because I always train to make any weight look the same as the lightweight. Alright, adding 10 more pounds to each side. So instead of 15, we're doing 25 on each side, which that will give me 50. So instead of 30 pounds, I'll be doing 50 pounds. And I'll show you guys that I can still make it look the same as just 10 pounds on both sides. Alright, so I don't know what time it is right now. So the time is 12:13. So until, because I am fasting, like intermittent fasting too. So until 2 p.m. I don't eat anything. So I switched it. So recently I switched it because I used to do so I started 16 and 4, which was I stopped eating at 8 p.m. and I start eating at 12. So from 8 p.m. to 12 p.m. I don't eat anything, and then I eat at 12 p.m. until 8. So it was 16 and 8. Then I went to 18 and 6. And then I was doing 20 and 4, which was from 8 p.m. to 4 p.m. So I had from 4 p.m. to 8 p.m. to eat. And now I switched it back to 18. So now from 2 p.m. to 8 p.m. I can eat, and then after 10 p.m. I don't eat anything until 2 p.m. the next day. So this is gonna be the last exercise that we do today. I'm trying to do workout lives. I'm trying to do them more often. But then when I work out with, like, let's say my mom or my brother, uh, or my grandma or anyone, basically, I don't want to film them, so I gotta try to just, like, when I'm working by myself, I do try to make it live. But when I'm working with someone else, I don't want to just film them. So this is 50 pounds instead of 30 that I was doing. So I'll show you guys that I can make it look the same, and that is the whole goal. Make the lightweight look the same as the heavyweight. Alright, so that's that arm. Next arm. Alright, we are done. We're done with the workout. So that exercise right there is mostly a stretching movement, but you're loading it with weight. So it's one of the best back exercises that you can do. So where is my water? Oh, right here. Okay. So, since we started with a game of pool, we're gonna finish it with a game of pool. And then we have to put everything in. The triangle. So recently, my dad, my uncle, both of my uncles, we have been playing. Like every weekend, we have like a mini tournament, and we have been playing. We have been playing pool. I'm not gonna lie, most of the time I win. But uh, I'm not gonna say that I'm good at pool or anything. I just know the angles and kind of like where to hit it. I do have a lot to learn. I haven't gotten. I'm trying to learn the. I'm trying to learn the shot that you do, that you make the ball spin back. Like that. Let's say if there's a ball here, you can't hit this ball. Let's say this is the white ball. I'm trying to learn the shot that you can make the ball curve around this ball, since you can't touch it, and make that ball over there. I'm trying to learn that, but I haven't gotten that the hang of that shot. And I have tried a lot. That the table has like scratches from me hitting the table, because you do have to go like at an angle. You have to hit the ball and make it make it spin to the side that you want, and make it spin, have like backspin at the same time, and it's like kind of hard. So there's a lot of hello. There's a lot of crashes on the table for me just trying to practice that shot. All right. We're gonna go for so stripes looks good. We're gonna go for solids. Alright. I'm gonna hit that red with a little bit of spin. Here we go. We're gonna hit the blue with less spin, but we're gonna hit it right over here. So I always, especially with shots that have like angles like this. So this shot basically is literally less than 20 degree angle for it going in. So like if it goes straight, it's gonna hit right here. So we gotta do this. So with shots that have angles like that, I always imagine an imaginary ball right next to where the ball needs to hit it. And I hit it there with a little bit of spin towards that side. So let's see if we can do it right now. Yes, we can. Alright, we're gonna go for 7 on this hole, which is very hard. But I'm gonna try to And with angles like this also, you can't go hard because then it just won't go in at all. There we go. And now we have a clear shot for the green. And this is exactly why I train both hands. There we go. So we have no clear shot for that. Or for this one either, but I'm gonna try to move the 4, because if I hit this one and try to make it, so if I hit it with spin, it can hit this side and it can come in here. But this one, I don't have any shot for, so I'm gonna try to hit this one so it can move this way. And the 8 is right there, so I gotta wash out also. Okay, that's better. So I'm gonna hit this one right here with left spin. And it's kind of hard because this one is tied to it. Ooh, okay, that's not what I wanted to do, but that's better. That's okay. Alright, we're gonna hit the yellow with some spin to the left. Yeah, to the left, so it can go close to that hole. I'm not sure that if it will go in, but and it did go in. I just made the white ball. And when it's ball in hand, like I said, I'm playing by myself, so I gotta shoot it that way. Alright, it hit it. Okay. Let's see. Do you guys just see that? It just went in and it bounced out. But now, I think I can get the ball around here. The white ball around there. Alright, that's good. Alright, so black ball over here. It's kind of hard because it's between both of those, but bruh. I gotta take it out of there. The only way is by hitting the side. Alright, so you can't really make it anywhere. And we hit the ball that's not ours, so it's ball in hand. And over there it will be a clear shot, but oh no, I don't want to do that. So I'm gonna try to make it in here. Bruh. Didn't hit where I wanted to. Alright, we're gonna hit the side with spin so it can go that way. Alright, let's see if we can make... No, we probably can't. Bruh. Alright, let's go that hole over there. Bro. Hey, we're going over here. I knew that was gonna happen too. Alright, so that game was bad. Let's play another game. It was a very good game until the 8 ball. Alright, one more game. And we're out. Alright, this is the last game. Okay, so the reason I always like to start from here is because if you hit it like right here, right between this 2 balls right here, the second and the third ball, you have the best chance of making a shot on the first play, and also just making the white ball on the first play. But sometimes even if you make the white ball on the first play, it might benefit you more because they gotta choose what ball they make after, so it will kind of just like make the game easier. And I do want to share one thing I did which was really cool. So there's a rule that you break once you break, and if you break and make the black ball, don't make anything else but just make the black ball off the break, you win the game. And I have done that one time, only one time. I don't know how I did it, but I made the black ball on the first on my break, and I won the game like that. I didn't know that was a rule, but once I learned about the rule, I didn't even think of just like making the black ball, because that's like almost kind of impossible on the first play. But I did it, and I won the game like that. I just made the black ball on the break. So you see, it is the high chance of also just making the white ball. But let's say I'm the person that's playing against you. Now I have to choose what ball I gotta make, and there's a really high chance they miss a ball, either the first play, the second play, or the third play, and you already know what ball you gotta hit after, and it kind of just makes it more like simple. So right here, this shot looks guaranteed, but I'm gonna go for the solid. This one, I'm gonna go for that one, because the solid balls, they look more they look better. So this is a perfect example. So someone that's not really that good at angles or something, they will just go for this shot because it looks guaranteed. But me, I'll go for this shot because I know about angles. Like, I'm practicing more the angles and all that. I don't know like everything, But I know about angles. I know I can make this shot, and it will land me better to make more shots after. So sometimes it's better to just let your opponent pick what ball. And sometimes that can happen too. You don't make it. So I know exactly why I didn't make it. I didn't make it because I chose the wrong spin. I should have chose the spin that way. So right here I'm gonna hit the yellow so I can go in over there. So here, so you can see the angle. So look at the white ball. I'm trying to make the 7 over here. So this 7 is more so this 7 right here, I gotta hit it like right here with shit, my bad. I gotta hit it right here with left spin on my cue so it can go that way. Because if you see, my cue is closer to this side than the ball I'm trying to hit. So I gotta hit it right here very lightly so I can get the right amount of spin so it can go on that hole. Here, I'm gonna put it more up so you guys can see more of the table. See, it was too much. Alright, so try to make the 5 right there. See, sometimes you just hit it too hard because you think it's a guaranteed shot, and that's what happens. See, I'm thinking too much about the angles right now. Oh, hello. Hello. So right there on that shot, I knew I could make that one. But I wanted it to just get it closer so I can get a better shot for that. Because if I would have made that one, I would have landed here and I would have had no shot for that one. So right there, now I can make that one, land the ball like around here and make that one. Even better. Oh my god. I say stuff like that. Alright, we're gonna hit it at an angle. Well, with some spin. So it can come back this way. And right there, we can make that. And then the black ball. We're gonna go over there. Bruh. What the hell? Alright, so I guess this is another example. Okay, so the ball is, so with a shot like this, most people, they hit it soft so the white ball doesn't go in. But a shot like this, you need to hit it hard right here, so the ball can just do this and push it a little bit in. So the ball is just gonna come on the side and just push it a little bit in, and it will go that way. But you gotta like hit it hard. This shot, you don't hit it soft, because if you hit it soft, the white ball might drop in and you might lose the game. You gotta just hit it hard. Alright, I said this is the last game, but we're gonna play one more game because I didn't like that one that much. And plus, we're wasting time until I eat. That I gotta eat at 2 p.m. I can't eat nothing before 2 p.m. The only thing I can have, black coffee, like no sugar, nothing. Which I'm kind of just like used to having black coffee without sugar or anything. I can have tea, but I don't have tea until night, where I have tea to like just get better sleep. And water, of course. Sometimes I do just water by itself doesn't hydrate you that much. So sometimes I do have a water with lime. Like I have a Himalayan salt, like the pink salt, with water and lime. And sometimes what I started doing too is also I eat a watermelon with salt, which hydrates you a lot too. Muted, it's just, I think it's low battery. Alright, so I switched to my other mic because my mic was showing red, like there's low battery or something. Alright, so could you guys hear me before? Alright, so we're gonna go for solids. I'm gonna hit little spin. There we go. I mean for stripes. I'm sorry. I'm gonna hit the blue. No. I'm gonna hit over there. Let it come back and hit. Yep. That is balling hand. Alright, so we're gonna hit that blue. Damn. Alright, so we're gonna hit this orange right here. All the balls are over here. That's crazy. Alright, just spread out a little bit more. There we go. Alright. So that's gonna make the green. You know, it's gonna make the green. Now I gotta hit the red that way. Right, so we're gonna make the red. Then we're gonna make this one. And then we're gonna hit the green so it can come more that way. And we're gonna hit it with a little spin. Oh, we did hit it. Alright, so we're gonna go over there. Alright, so what we gonna do over here? So if we hit this one, the white ball is gonna go in. If we hit the orange, it's gonna go more that way. So I think that's our best choice. Right, that's a good one right there. Right, so now we're gonna make the green. Perfect. And make the yellow. And we're gonna go that way. There we go. 4, 8, we're gonna go down there. Okay, we're still going that way. There we go. One more game. You can tell I really like pool. I started with just one game. It's been like 4 games. I just like practicing shots and just like getting better at like angle shots and all that. Cause straight shots, they're kind of simple. They're kind of like everyone's gonna go for straight shots. That's why I try to just like go for, like, I know I can make straight shots, but just if you have the ability to make angle shots, it makes the game way easier. Come on. Oh no, my mom is cleaning. Alright, so believe we're going for solids. Yes. Bruh. I'm gonna hit the blue right on the side with some spin so I can go that way. Oh, we didn't hit the blue. So that's bowling hand. So bowling hand, I'm playing by myself. Again, we're shooting that way. So right here, we're gonna go for this shot. And that hole. Low. Ah. That shot is so hard. Alright, so we're gonna hit the orange right on the side so it can go to the right corner. I did not see the red was standing there. So this is what we're gonna do. When I hit the red on the side, even though the 12 is right there, but I don't think it's gonna hit it. Because I'm gonna put spin on it so it can go in that hole. Of course I can mess up the spin. I didn't mess it up, it didn't hit it, but it didn't go in either. Alright, so we're just gonna hit the purple on the side. We did not hit the purple on the side. Alright, I want to get those apart. I just gotta watch out for the black. Alright, so we have a shot for that one. We also have a shot for the red. But we're gonna hit that one so we can still land around here. Have a shot for the 4 or the red. So it's not none of those, but we have a shot for the green, which we're gonna hit the blue right here So right in the center, so he can hit the green right here, so he can come in. There we go. We have the red. We're gonna put some spin on it so it can go back. There we go. We have the orange. Which we're gonna put a lot of spin on it so it can go straight that way and go in the middle. There we go. We have this one right here, which we're gonna hit it just on the side with spin again. So it did go there. So now, since that is a guaranteed shot, we're gonna go for the 2. There we go. And now, it was a guaranteed shot. It landed kind of bad. But this is what we're gonna do. We're gonna hit the railing slow. Ah! So we do, as you start from here, it's gotta go that way. I can't shoot back. That's ball in hand. Ah, damn it. It's ball in hand. So this is the thing about angles. So you can see I don't have a direct shot right there. I don't have a, well, I do kind of have a more direct shot right here, but I'm gonna start here so I can show you guys. And normally with this shot, people that don't know about angles, they will just go for a straight shot. They will start here and they will go for that straight shot. So if you have angles, this is what you will do. So the ball right here, you're gonna hit it right on the side with spin to the right, because the hole is on the right, and you're gonna go slow. You don't want to do it fast, so you can go straight in. See, that's too much spin. So right there, again, we're gonna go down in this one. We're gonna do spin. Normally people will go for that one again, but we're gonna go for this one. See, I did hit it. So that's the thing about like the angle shots with the spin. The reason why I do it is so it can land better. It can land better than the white ball can land better than a straightaway shot. So we're gonna go in here. And we're done. Alright guys, we're gonna try to do another live tomorrow, another workout live tomorrow. But yeah, I do have another video coming out later on today. So yeah.